Hi there, once again this is to solve equations, and this is letters and numbers on both sides of the equation. I know for a lot of 8th graders this tends to really be tough. So, like my other video about solving equations, I really like to start with this column down the middle, just because it really keeps your work nice and organized. It keeps both sides separate. Really nice to keep the equal sign in the middle. And then go ahead and do whatever you need to do on both sides. So, I see there's x's on both sides, and there's numbers on both sides. You can start by subtracting or canceling out either one, or like anything of these four. There's not a wrong first step. By a rule of thumb for me, just personally, I like to subtract the x's first. So I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides, minus 2x, minus 2x. And please notice, please notice that I subtracted 2x from 5x. I cannot put minus 2x under the 9 because 9 is a number, not a letter. So I cannot subtract 2x's from 9. So 5x minus 2x is 3x, and this 9 is still here. So I'm going to bring that down as plus 9. I need to put my equal sign back in the column. And 2x minus 2x, those cancel out, and then this 30 comes back down. So I have 3x plus 9 equals 30. So now my next step is to get, since I have my x's on the left, I need to get my numbers on the right. So the 9 is in the wrong spot. So I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides. So the 3x comes down, and I have 3x equals 21. And my last step is to get the x by itself. And 3x means 3 times x. So there's 3 x's. 3 x's equals 21. So then I need to divide by 3. Divide by 3 both sides. 3x divided by 3 is x. And 21 divided by 3 is 7. So that's how I do that first one. Now this next example is really interesting because it has a minus 3x in there. So once again, you can start with anything. You can cancel out any 4 of these terms. It doesn't matter which one you cancel out. But personally, what I would suggest to do is cancel out the minus 3x. I know that minuses and negatives tend to really throw wrenches into middle school math. So what I think you should do is add 3x to this minus x, and that will cancel it out because minus x plus 3x is 0. So add 3x to both sides. I need to add it to my 7x because I cannot add 3x's to 9. So 7x plus 3x is 10x, and I'm going to bring back down that plus 9, put my equal sign back in, and I have 59. For my second step, I have the numbers on both sides and my x's just on the left. So that means I need to cancel out the plus 9, or subtract 9 from both sides. So the 9's cancel out, so that brings down just the 10x. So 10x equals 50. So then I'm going to divide by 10 to get the x by itself. X would be equal to 5. So, to summarize, the first thing you need to do is try to get the letters on one side of the equal sign and the numbers on the other side of the equal sign. I would stop and write that down because that's so important. You need to cancel out the letters to get them on one side and cancel out the numbers to try to get them on the opposite side of the letters. Then lastly, the third step will almost always be dividing by the coefficient or the number in front of the letter. Thank you guys so much.